Hi there, thank you for joining me today during Celebration. My name is Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, and today I've got this gorgeous little tutorial for you making this gorgeous little gift box using the Delicate Details, which is a free Celebration stamp set. I've gold heat embossed the top, and I think it looks really pretty, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So let's get started with that. During Celebration, if you haven't heard of Stampin' Up Celebration, every year during January to the end of March they have the launch of their new spring and summer catalogue with lots of gorgeous products in it. And if you would like a catalogue, let me know and I can pop one in the post if you're interested in any of the Stampin' Up products. And this is the Celebration brochure, and when you spend £45 in the online shop, you get a free Celebration product from here, and there are 12 to choose from. So let me know if you're interested in the catalogue and put a little note in the down arrow description bar and I'll get one sent out to you. So let's crack on with our project. Today I'm using Blushing Bride cardstock and Very Vanilla. I've already gold heat embossed my side and front panels to save time, and this piece here is the panel for the front. I've just realised that I'm not organised and I haven't got my measurements, so let's get those. So this piece of Blushing Bride measures 9 1/4 by 7 1/4, and this piece of Very Vanilla for the top of the box measures 4 5/8 by 2 5/8. Then you need one piece that measures 4 5/8 by 1 1/8, and two pieces that measure 2 5/8 by 1 1/8. So we're going to start off by scoring our card. So on the long side we're going to score our box at 1 1/4, 4, 5 1/4 and 8. Turn it round to the short side and we're going to score it at 1 1/4 and 6. And that's all our scoring done. So now we're going to start making up our box. Also during Celebration there is an offer that if you join Stampin' Up for the price of £99, you can choose up to you can choose £130 worth of products, plus they throw in 2 extra free stamp sets up to the value of £93, which means that you get £223 worth of products for £99 if you join my team. And I am looking to build a team, and so I'd be really over the moon if I could get some new team members. So I've burnished all our score lines, and now we're going to cut up for our box in the normal way, cutting out little wedges. Same on this side. So that's all our pieces cut, so that's nice and simple. So now I think I'm going to do that little bit of gold heat embossing. So let's put that to one side for the moment, and I'll get some scrap paper in, and we're going to put our lovely delicate details on here. Now what I have done to make it quick and simple for myself, I've put all 5 of the stamps from the set, as you can see, that's all for 5 stamps out of the set, and I've put them all in a row so that I can heat emboss them all in one go. Brilliant idea, I think you'll agree. So let's get our embossing buddy. And our Versamark ink, and I'm just going to ink this way up because it's easier. And I really do think that this is an absolutely beautiful stamp set. Beautiful for cards and boxes. So I'm just going to move that a bit more forward so that I can see where I'm stamping, and you need to sort of stamp it as straight as you can get it. I hope that's straight when it comes off, and pull that off. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That looks good. And then my gold powder, looks good. Put that away. It's going to get a bit noisy now because I'm going to set my heat tool on. I'm going to hold it down, otherwise it will fly off. Right, that's that. And let me just show you that. Bring you down a bit closer. Whoops. I think you'll agree that that looks really beautiful. Really beautiful. Right then, let's continue making our box. And we're going to put our panels on our box before we make it up. So they go there. There's my glue. So I'm going to put that on with a bit of Tombow. when it wants to come out. Goes on there. I don't know what the weather's like where you are today, but it's very windy and blustery here. And they've forecast that we might get snow by the end of the week. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Right then, that looks beautiful. Now we're going to cut out a little finger pull. And I'm using my 1.5 inch circle punch to do that. And so just line it up halfway through and cut off about that much. Right then, so we'll get the glue on our tabs. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you what I put in my little box. I've put 6 LINDOR chocolates, which I think they fit perfectly, and this is sort of a little bit, although this isn't your true Valentine's card box, it's a lot sort of, because I've put love on it, I suppose you could say it was for Valentine's, but you could use it for anything really, and you could probably fit quite a few things in here. I'll tell you what the finished dimensions are in a moment when I've made the box up. So the bottom fits together like that. And then the top like this. Before I put that together, I was just going to cut on these outer side edges. I just want to round those corners off to give them a nicer finish. And that looks a bit raggy there. Right. And this feels a really strong box too. Seem to have some rubbish in there. So let's get the LINDOR chocolates. And I was going to tell you what the box measured. It measures 4 3/4 by 2 3/4 by 1 1/4 deep, and that's the phone, so I'll just have to stop the video for a moment. Sorry about that, I'm back. That was the phone, of course. That was my husband, who wanted to know, believe it or not, what flavour yoghurt I wanted. So Sorry, I'm laughing, I can't help it. Right, that's the box then, and it fits, as you can see, 6 Lindor chocolates beautifully. And we close the box down on itself, and I think you'll agree that that looks really pretty. And now we're going to do the decoration on the top, so I'll just bring my original in so that you can see that. These 2 little hearts come from the summer sorbet stamp set that I brought. It's in the main catalogue still, and I've prepped up the heart on my block, and we're going to stamp that in real red. I think that's good and inked up. So I'm going to press that down there. That's good. And then we're going to do our little sentiment. And I've taken my sentiment from Love It's in the Air, which is Bloomin' Love. Nice little stamp set that comes with, has matching little frame that dies with it. So I've prepped that up on my block. Let me get my iPad. Now that's good and prepped up. I'm putting that in the middle because I'm going to cut that out with one of my layering ovals. That's perfect. So let's put that away. And now I'm going to bring the big shot in, and we're going to do some cutting. I seem to be getting myself in a mess here. Right then. So I've got my layering ovals. First of all, I'm going to chop that. To chop that off because I'm going to fussy cut that because I don't have a die that comes with that. But we're going to centre that on here, and it just fits just nicely on there. And run that through. That's our cutting done. Put that over there, put this away. Right then, so that's cut that out nicely, and then I've cut out this one earlier with my scalloped edge from the same set, so that I can layer that up on there. Like so. And now I'm going to fussy cut out my heart. Doesn't take long to fussy cut this, and I think it's perfect. It's just something a bit different. And of course you've still got all your other stamps for birthdays and other events in the same set. So I like it. That's it. Get rid of the bits. So a bit of liquid glue on here. I can't believe that Christmas is come and gone, and that we're talking about Valentine in February. It's amazing how quickly the weeks go by. Unbelievably quick. Right then, let's bring in our box. So I've already prepped up one in Blushing Bride ink and cut that out so that we've got 2 of those. And that's how we're going to lay these on top of the box, like that. And our sentiment goes here. So I'll get my dimensionals for that. Couple of dimensionals on our sentiment. And put that at an angle. And then a dimensional on my heart, and I've put that about here, and a dimensional on this outer edge on this one I've put, and these are slightly deeper dimensionals that I've got. They're not Stampin' Up, but sometimes you just want something that's a little bit deeper. Well, I do. Right then, now using the Very Vanilla ribbon, satin ribbon, I have made a little bow. Voila, one I made earlier, Blue Peter style. And that I put on the front here because I think it looks gorgeous on the front there. And we're going to use a glue dot, a couple of glue dots to stick that on. So that goes on the front. Like so. And then to finish it off, I've used some pearls because I think pearls look really nice with the Very Vanilla cardstock. So I've put a little pearl on there. And one of the bigger pearls on here. And one on here. And then I also finished it off before Christmas. I brought this Dazzling Details, forgot to use it in my Christmas projects, silly me. And this is really lovely, and it's so easy to use. You just put little blobs on. Let me show you closer. You put a little blob on and leave it, another blob. So you decide how big you want your little details to be. Like that. And I put one here to just finish that off there. And can you see that? And then you obviously mustn't touch them while they dry. And then when they're dry, that's how they dry. They dry a bit flatter, but very sparkly. And I just thought that that finished the box off nicely. And I think that looks really pretty. And of course you could put anything in it that you wanted to, really. So that's my little project for today, and I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, it is now Celebration, where you can earn free products when you spend online. But I would really love to build my team now, and if you would like to join my team, well, I'd be over the moon to welcome you into it. And until next time, I think my next project comes out on Tuesday. So until next Tuesday, bye for now. Bye.